Hello, welcome back once again. This is my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. This is not a blind Let's Play. I've beaten the game several times since '97. Spoilers could happen at any time. I haven't been spoiling much throughout the run, but I reserve the right to bring up future events from the game if I notice some kind of foreshadowing that I never noticed before. Because that's just kind of how these games go. This is a game with a deep and complex and layered story, like a lot of the 90s and early 2000s RPGs, especially the JRPGs. It's kind of like watching The Matrix or Donnie Darko or something. You catch new details every time you watch it. So, yeah, Aeris is dead and gone. Sephiroth killed her. We're in disc 2 now. And where the fuck am I? Where did I just come from? Oh, yeah, I literally just left the Forbidden City. And now Sephiroth has told us he's continuing to head north. Guessing it's probably the other way. But, don't mind doing a few battles. Nothing to steal. Like, half the enemies in this game don't even have anything to steal from them. There have been a few enemies that I've been able to steal really good items from, but most enemies haven't had fuck all, and none of the bosses have had anything, which is interesting. Sure, let's try a morph. Oh shit. Gotta get more limit breaks from Red 13. Oh, shit. I just want Tifa to actually get a morph off. Let me sense this monster and see how much it has left. Let's heal some more. Keep Cloud good. 214 left. So, okay, 2 more of those. No. 3 more by her should finish that off. Let me... Okay, here's a good idea. Let me laser this motherfucker. Laser's a gravity-based spell. Okay, now... Okay, so let's, Goddamn, actually. So I should get the morph off now, and then we can have Cloud finish it off with finishing touch. Did I even get anything from that? It looked like I got nothing. My god. What a waste of time. Yeah, I might not keep fucking around with morph. Seems like it's more effort than it's worth. Which means... let's give her something better. Oh, I don't know what I ought to give her. Just continue boosting fire, earth, lightning, ice. Let's go fire. Try and get up to fire 3. Wait, I'll do this. Cool. Alright. So, it's gotta be over this way. Oh man, yeah, the GME stock just keeps on fucking going. Literally on Friday it was like $15, $17, something like that. Now it's up at, I think it's around $50 right now. Earlier this morning and last night it was like over 70. Pretty cool. Obviously, the mainstream media is trying to like do anything but allow it to run. Like, they got the ex-head of the SEC on saying that he doesn't think this should be allowed, and yeah, of course not, because your buddies are gonna lose a lot of fucking money and they have to cover all the shorts that they've been covering up. They've got the stock so insanely shorted, and yeah, they've just got all these synthetic shares. Like, the stock, literally, if you look deep into the numbers, like if you go to the subreddit Superstonk, which is where all this information is studied and discussed, SUPERSTONK, you find out they're, like, shorted the stock, like, more than double of the amount of shares that exist they've got shorted. And they just keep on artificially pumping the price down because they took a bet years ago that GameStop was going to go to $0 and they would just get all these profits and never have to pay any of the money back. You know, hopefully most people know how to how a short sell works. It's the opposite of buying a stock. You sell it, say at $10, and then you hope that it's going to go down so you can buy it back at less than $10 and profit. Or if the company goes to zero, if the company goes bankrupt, then it's just total profit. But if somebody bets against you and the price goes up, I mean, if it goes up to $100 and you only got $10 for each, well, you still got to buy them all back at $100 to hold up your end of the bargain, and these giant hedge funds are trying not to do that. Anyhow, we are at a new village. Did I save? I probably did. Every time I save at least like 2 or 3 times. I get so paranoid that I forgot to save. Okay, let's I believe this is another area with a giant lore dump. Kind of like Cosmo Canyon or Nibelheim. I think this is another one. Let's find out. It's kind of cool. Your typical JRPG Ice Town. Poor doggy out in the snow. But then again, dogs get pretty hot in the sun, so he might be doing alright. Got all that fur. Oh, we got the snowboard for the infamous snowboarding minigame. Oh! Whimper Weep. That's sad. What is that, a person? Oh yeah, it's a person sitting down there. Meow. What's going on in here? Why is somebody whimpering and weeping? Oh, my boy got hurt right about the time we moved here. I never should have got him that snowboard. Oh, he got a snowboarding injury. Dang. This little kid's making a snowman. It's almost finished. Next time I'm gonna make an even bigger one. That's fun. I'm Canadian, so I know all about making snowmen in the winter. I still remember when I was in maybe grade 3 or 4, this one year at the school for, I don't know, a week or two. It was like really cold and there was all this really nice packy snow. For those of you who've been around a lot of snow, you know that not all snow is good for making snowmen and snowballs and stuff. Some of it just doesn't pack together very well. But we had this beautiful snow and it was like cold but not so cold that it wasn't snowing. Those of you live in cold places also know that it can get too cold to snow. But anyway, it was perfect conditions, and we had this giant snowball that we just kept making bigger every day at school. Me and like all these other kids in the playground. It was one of those things where like all the kids, even the people that don't know each other, kind of come together, and it became this central focal point. It was just this giant snowball. Eventually it got to be this hard, crusty ice ball, and it was like, I don't know, obviously we were little, but it was like as tall as me. It was probably like 3-4 feet tall. It was huge, and like people would climb on it, we'd push it around, we'd play like King of the Hill on it. Oh my god, I will always remember that. Look at the map, let's look at it. Oh shit, I remember this. So there is an area that I'm going to come up on. So the check mark's got to be where I am right now, I guess. Or maybe that's where I'm supposed to wind up going. It's interesting that there's a crescent and star in the bottom right. Isn't that like a symbol of Islam? I'm sure, you know, people use crescents and stars for reasons other than that, but... anyway, this area is like a big... not exactly a maze, but... It's just a huge area that you have to explore a lot. Not only to progress forward, but also to find some secrets. And I think I'll be coming up on that fairly soon. The Master is an experienced climber, you know. I've heard that he knows every corner of the Great Glacier. The Great Glacier, that's what it is. Vaccine, hero drink, what the... Protects against transformations. Raises ability once during battle. Huh. Let's take the map. He had a glacier map. Oops. My husband left 20 years ago and still hasn't come back. He should at least be at the foot of Gaia's Cliff. It's marked with a check on the map. So that's what the check on the map was, the foot of Gaia's Cliff. The map, so is the Master the husband that hasn't been back in 20 years? Jeez. I mean, that's a long fucking time to wait for somebody. It's nearly impossible to reach the northern limits without a map, so I guess that's where I'm heading, is the northern limits. If you're thinking about going to the northern limits, you better take that map on the wall. Oh, yeah, I feel like a jerk now. What nerve, you already tore down the map. Sorry, I should have received permission first. Well, that's the kind of unrealistic shit you do in video games. Just barge into people's houses and take all the shit that you need. Maybe this isn't the place with the lore dump. Maybe it's even further north. Whew, what is it? Don't get too close or it'll burn you. Yeah, hot oven. You heard about the gnarly hill in this town? They tell me it's off limits. Snowboarding hill? Well, luck, we came all this way. Crap. Oh, they came all this way to snowboard or something and they can't? It's colder than usual today. It's 200 gil. You want to spend the night? Not yet. Okay, so there's two people behind the counter, but they both say the same thing. We came from Costa del Sol to snowboard, but we're just about to leave. Okay, it's like a bar back here. You look like a strong... Or welcome, you look like a strong one. If you want, I could lend you an ear. Okay. Oh, this woman's flirting with me. She wants to just sit and chat at the bar. I got bored listening to his stories. Oh, wow. What does this guy have to say? Am I boring to you? Ha! She's sick of that guy. She wants to hang out with me. I've heard there's a snow woman at the Great Glacier that hates hot springs. But I think it's just a myth to scare off visitors. Huh. He's probably gonna get lost in the glacier and freeze to death. No matter how well equipped he is out there in that cold on the glacier, I give him 2 days at most. Yeah, the Great Glacier also reminds me of... I feel like there was like an area in Resident Evil 3 that was kind of like this. After the hospital and everything and the clock tower, there's like a... I can't remember if it's a graveyard or something. And then there was an area in Parasite Eve that reminded me of this too. It's just this big, enormous area that you have to like just go here and there and explore and do stuff. You thinking of going north? That's my plan. Well, if you're going past this town, you'll need a map. Yeah, I already stole one. Maybe there's one left at Mr. Holzoff's house. He used to be a mountain climber. Right. Maybe we'll hear more about that guy. I heard some guy went to the Great Glacier in the north. What an idiot. Is he thinking about going to that hot spring? Guess so. Do you know what a Cetra is? Okay, maybe this is the place with the lore dump. What were the Cetra? Oh yeah, they were the same as the ancients, right? Yeah, Cetra lived in this town a long time ago. It is this place. Her name was Ifalna, and she knew about a lot of things. So, sadly we just lost Eris, but it's like, Her spirit is still around us, because here we are. We wind up in her passed away mother's old village. Her actual biological mother. What do you mean? I heard she was abducted by the Shinra and was taken somewhere. God damn. Shinra and the Ancients. I smell something fishy. Yep. I feel you there, brother. Do you know what a Cetra... Oh, right, this is just a conversation between the two of them. I smell something fishy. That reminds me of fucking Home Alone 2. You smell that, Marv? That's freedom. I smell fish. No, you don't get what I mean. Smells like fish to me, Harry. Oh, X potion. We've been thieves all along, stealing random shit from places we don't belong, but why stop now? Alright, let's heal up. Oh, I love this music. This is really cool. Let's try and talk to this guy without leaving. No, don't. There's a steep grade past here. It's dangerous. Please don't go. Thanks for your kindness. No, I just did what came natural. Ah, what a humble person. Guess I'm not busy. Too busy now. Do you want to learn how to ride a snowboard? Not interested. You're so boring. Okay, I will do that, but only once I'm ready to go forward to the Great Glacier. Okay. Grandpa, wake up. We have a customer. From Smack. Oh, welcome. Glad you came. I guess that's him getting smacked. Okay. Oh, my goodness. What the? God damn. That's way higher in attack and more slots, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Adaman clip. Okay, so... Lariat. 7, we'll buy 3 more. Yeah, you know what? I'm just not sure if I should buy this for him. Lower attack. No, not for now. We'll let him keep the Seraph Comb from his father for a while longer. I mean, I'll double check to see if I would really want those connections on him and the extra slots, but I don't think it matters too much, and having the extra attack is nice, and just for sentimental purpose, keeping him with his father's thing is cool right now. But we'll buy those. Pretty sure those will be better than whatever we've currently got. Like, much better. Whew. Yeah, Memento of Father. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we've got lots of room for extra... whatchamacallits right now. Materia. Okay, let's... Like, what am I gonna put on Cloud? I don't want to put tons of magic on him. Because I don't want to keep sapping his HP since he's got cover. Like, what else could I give him? I could give him... like... throw and... manipulate or morph just to level him up. I could give him Elemental just for the sake of leveling it up. Yeah, I could give him Elemental just for the sake of leveling it up, and then throw Ditto. Why not? Chocobo Lure. I guess I could keep leveling up Chocobo Lure just for the sake of having it higher level in case I ever do want to go on the Chocobo mission, but I don't think I will wind up doing the Chocobo stuff in this run. It's a bunch of fucking work. I don't think I'll wind up doing it. Okay, so what will I put on her? Let's get Lightning and Ice leveling up. Cool. Okay, that's it. So is this the Lord Ump house? Yep. Yeah, it sure is. So get ready. Get ready to learn all kinds of stuff. I remember this is the building in my last playthrough in 2019 where I, like, oh man, it's funny to say, like, it feels like this is the place where I started to really lose track of what everything was. So I'm hoping this time I can understand more of what's being said to me here and relate it more to everything that I've already understood in this playthrough. Because this playthrough, I've already learned a bunch of new stuff that I don't think I ever really understood before about this game. So let me see if we can put a lot of pieces together while we get some info here. I guess it's just the one computer. Oh my god, why is there an Xbox logo up in the top left of the room? Oh, that's just like a window controlled by a machine, I guess. Play the video? Okay, let's watch the video. Well, we got 3 videos. The original Crisis. So is this the Calamity from the Skies? Jenova? What is this? The original Crisis. Setting up the camera angle. Okay. Who is that? Camera's ready. Then Ifalna, please tell us about the Cetra. Okay, so this isn't from that long ago, because this is Eris's mother, Ifalna. I'm guessing maybe that's Dr. Gast. 2,000 years ago, our ancestors, the Cetra, heard the cries of the planet. So is that when they originally arrived, or is that when there was the disaster on the planet that the faithful Cetra... Oh, that's what we'll call it. The faithful Cetra and the unfaithful, which are the descendants of the humans who decided to just settle on this planet and quit their mission of traveling the stars. Okay, so 2,000 years ago, was this when the disaster happened that the faithful Cetra sacrificed themselves to protect against? The first ones to discover the planet's wound were the Cetra at the Knowles Pole. Is that like the North Pole? Or the Knowledge Pole? That's a weird word. Tell us, Ifalna, where is the land called Nose Pole? Knowles Pole. Knowles Pole refers to this area. Okay, so the North Pole kind of thing. Although I can keep going north from here, so... Okay. The Cetra then began a planet reading. Okay. Ifalna, what exactly does planet reading entail? I can't explain it very well, but it's like having a conversation with the planet. Okay, that makes sense. It said something fell from the sky, making a large wound. So the Cetra were already here, doing their planet seeding kind of mission on, you know, on this planet before they moved on to the next one. But then, like, was the wound already here when they got here, or did it did it happen while they were here? Something fell from the sky, making a large wound. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's talking about Jenova. Thousands of Cetra pulled together trying to heal the planet. It's very kind of them. But due to the severity of the wound, it was only able to heal itself over many years. Okay, so it was a bad wound, took a long time to heal. It couldn't just be healed right away by a group of Cetra. Do the ancients, rather the Cetra, have special powers to heal the planet? No, it's not that kind of power. The life force of all living things on this planet becomes the energy. The Cetra tried desperately to cultivate the land so as not to diminish the needed energy. Okay, so they really were helping by just trying to keep the planet as healthy as possible. Even here, so close to the North Cave, the snow never melts. I guess that he's just talking about how it's difficult to tend the land here. Is that because the planet's energy is gathered here to heal its injury? Also, the North Cave, that's the first we've ever heard mention of that. Is that the wound? Yes, the energy that was needed to heal the planet withered away the land, then the planet. So it was trying so hard to heal itself here, it like took all the energy away from like keeping this land fertile kind of thing. The planet tried to persuade the Cetra to leave the Knowles Pole, but I found them. Let's take a break. Why would the planet try to persuade them to do that? To protect them, or because they were making things worse, or what? I'm alright. When the Cetra were prepared... Oh, I guess she was like, kind of like bending over there, like maybe it's a lot for her to think this all through, or express it all. When the Cetra were preparing to part with the land they loved... And how does she know all this, by the way? I wonder what her lineage is. That's when it appeared. It looked like our dead mothers and our dead brothers, showing us specters of their past. Like a giant spiritual vision. Who is the person that appeared at the North Cave? I haven't any idea. A person who appeared at the North Cave. So, does that mean contemporary to this recording? Someone had just appeared at the North Cave and this guy's trying to find out who it is? Or is he talking about part of the vision 2,000 years ago? That's when the one who injured the planet, or the crisis from the sky as we call it, came. Right, the calamity from the skies. Crisis from the sky. So they're trying to heal the wound. They get this vision. The planet's telling them to leave. Maybe their dead mothers and brothers from the past are trying to do the same thing or something. Then the one who injured the planet came. It first approached as a friend, deceived them, and finally gave them the virus. Wow. It first approached as a friend, so it's this infecting thing that these beings are all innocent, so they're susceptible to being approached in a friendly manner, but this thing was just tricking them. Reminds me very much of Melkor from the Silmarillion. Or even Sauron. Sauron, who was defeated at the end of the Third Age and who was basically at war with men and elves throughout the entire Third Age and the end of the Second Age. In the middle of the Second Age, first approached the elves of Eregion. Coming with the name Anatar, Lord of Gifts, and he had a fair appearance because Sauron was able to shift shapes. The Cetra were attacked by the virus and went mad, transforming into monsters. So the Cetra themselves didn't all just die trying to protect the planet. They were attacked by a virus from Genova and went mad, transforming into monsters. Wow. Then, just as it had at the Knowles Pole, it approached other Cetra clans and infected them with the virus. You don't look well. Let's call it a day. Okay. Alright. I kind of follow. So, the way this game, like, the story is told throughout it, it's like you're slowly getting more and more accurate information. Because this information doesn't all quite mesh up. So it's like what we were told earlier about the Cetra, like when Sephiroth was first reading it 5 years ago in Nibelheim with Cloud with him. It's like he was reading it as the Cetras sacrificed themselves. That's back when he thought he was a Cetra. He didn't realize at that point that he was actually from... that Jenova wasn't a Cetra, and that Jenova was actually the one infecting the Cetra. But seems like they didn't actually die to stop the calamity. They maybe they stopped it, or maybe they didn't even stop it. Maybe they just slowed it down somehow, but actually they were transformed into monsters. Okay, let's watch more. What is weapon? Falna, can you comment on the thing called weapon? Buck, this is actually, like, tiring. I find this actually exhausting. The story of this game was, like, started off as, like, really fun and interesting, and it still is that, but it's like there's so much to keep track of at this point that it's just a lot to think about. Yes, Professor. The one the Professor mistook for a Cetra was named Jenova. That is the crisis from the sky. So Jenova is the crisis from the sky. And she's saying the Professor. So is this guy in front of her not Professor Gast? Because Professor Gast is the one that mistook Cetra for Jenova. Or Jenova for a Cetra, I'm pretty sure. Or is she just referring to this guy in the third person to his face? The planet knew it had to destroy the crisis from the sky. Wow. No healing this, no reforming this. It just needs to be destroyed. It's that dangerous. You see, as long as Jenova exists, the planet will never be able to fully heal itself. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, in all honesty, I think that's like... I think this is like some kind of... like maybe the planet... like maybe our real planet was really speaking to the creators of Final Fantasy VII when they made this game. Or maybe they've done research, or maybe they just happened to coincidentally like write this story. But I mean, if you look into a lot of ancient tales, like they all talk about something like this actually happening here on Earth, and that being the reason for things on Earth being so messed up, for the state of humanity being so insane, how we're so self-destructive. Back then, weapon was a weapon the planet produced by its own will? Oh, so the planet is producing like an immune system. Yes, but there is no record of weapon ever being used. A small number of the surviving Cetra defeated Jenova and confined it. Okay, so it wasn't necessary for the weapon to defeat Jenova, but a small number of the Cetra that didn't get infected with the virus and turned into monsters defeated Jenova and confined it. Was not able to fully destroy it, though, obviously. Oh, and that's gotta be what Gast was talking about, or what the elders at Cosmo Canyon were talking about when they said that Gast made a terrible mistake and he left. Gast thought he had discovered a Cetra and wanted to use the Cetra's energy to like clone a Cetra and make new Cetra. you know, a messed up enough thing to do on its own, but perhaps of a wholesome intent. But then it turns out he actually was cloning this evil calamity from the skies being that was actually trying to destroy the planet, and that the Cetra had sealed away. The planet produced weapon, but it was no longer necessary to use it. So weapon no longer exists on this planet? Weapon cannot vanish. It remains asleep somewhere on the planet. Wow. I mean, that's trippy. That is fucking epic. Even though Jenova is confined, it could come back to life at some time. So Jenova and these planetary immune system weapons are all asleep. Although we know at this point Jenova's not asleep anymore. The planet has not fully healed itself yet. It's keeping watch on Jenova. Right, it's not able to until Jenova's gone, right? Where is weapon? I don't know. I can't hear the voice of the planet well. Times have changed. The planet is probably watching this situation closely. Yeah, I mean, the planet might not necessarily want to reveal that to just some random fucking scientist. Where some giant super weapon being is. Oh, if Fallon is crying. It's like overwhelming her. Well, at least the doctor is a sympathetic guy. He's like, oh shit, she's crying. Okay, thank you, Ifalna. That will be all for today. So it seems like he does care about her. Alright, we got one more. Confidential. Oh, 2. Daughter's record, 10th day after birth. Ah, this is gonna be Eris. What are you doing, honey? Okay, so it seems like she does refer to him as Professor. So that is Gast? Oh, I'm thinking of taping it on video, but the video is not working right. What are you going to tape? Is there still something I haven't mentioned? No, that's not it. I'm going to record my beautiful daughter. Aw. And when she's sleeping, her face looks like an angel. First, we have to figure out her name. We can take the video later. I've already decided. If it's a girl, then it'll be Eris. That's that. You are so selfish, but Eris is a good name. Yeah, one parent just unilaterally decides the name, but I guess the other parent agrees. But why selfish? What does Eris signify? Hee, it's a good name, considering it came out of that forgetful head of yours. So I guess he's like a forgetful professor. He's like one of these nutty, eccentric professors. Right? Oh, the videotape. It was only 10 days after Eris's birth. Now we got 20 days. Oh, we got the videotape working. Video again? You just got through taping. Please don't say it that way. It's our lovely daughter, both yours and mine. Don't you want to capture her childhood on videotape? If you keep doting on her like that, she won't grow up to be strong. Eris is different from the other children. I wonder what dangers await her. Never say that. I will protect you and Eris no matter what. You and Eris are my only treasures. I'll never let you go. I feel so much better now, darling. Aw, wholesome moment. If I hadn't met you, Aw. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I bet that's Shinra. Who could that? I was just about to... Damn! How dare they intrude on our private time together? Okay, so he's just thinking it's somebody just coming and knocking on the door, asking for a cup of sugar, and he's pissed off because they're having a tender moment. I'll send them away. Yes, at once. Who the devil? Oh, shit. Shouldn't have let her go to the door. It's them. I've been searching for you, Afalna. Or should I say, Cetra? Motherfucker. It's fucking Hojo. Long time no see, Professor Gast. Confirmation it's Gast. God fucking damn. Hojo, how did you know? Believe me, I had to turn over a stone or two to find you. Oh, wait, let me go back to Hojo's voice. Believe me, I had to turn over a stone or two to find you. 2 years I waited. That's how much I wanted this new sample. Oh my god, you fucking pile of shit. So Gast was totally a wholesome guy, as we've kind of seen alluded to in the past, and Hojo never was. A new sample? You don't mean Eris. Eris? What a nice name. That's it. I'm severing all ties with the Shinra. Hojo, please leave. Yeah, the way everybody refers to them, it's like they're a mafia, along with being a corporation. And apparently a military as well. Falna, please, Eris has nothing to do with it. All you want is me, right? I'll need all of you for my experiment. You understand, don't you, Professor Gast? We can change the future of the planet. Oh yeah, of course. Evil motherfucker has to justify his actions and act like he's, doing things for wholesome reasons. He's committing all these fucking horrible crimes against humanity for good reasons. Kidnapping's good. Experimentation on living beings is good. Don't worry, Falna. I'll take care of this. Please don't put up a fight. I don't want any harm to come to my precious sample. What a funny-looking camera. Guard, destroy it. Be careful with her. Oh, no. Be careful with her. What are you doing, Professor? Falna, take Eris and run. Yeah, darling! Oh, fucking right. Gast sacrifices himself. In order for Falna and Eris to get away. That is awesome. So I guess this was after Gast left Cosmo Canyon, or left the main continent of Shinra. Because at Cosmo Canyon they said he had made a terrible mistake and went away. So when he went away, he must have come here and then found Falna and started doing more private research, but he still had connection to the Shinra. I don't know if that timeline is right. Oh, and don't forget the child. A video. The Ancients. Weapon? This will be great help to my research. A mountain of treasure. Thank you, Professor. Well, what a fucking douchebag. That's it, eh? That is it. Well, good lord. I mean, I guess I feel like I understand this a little better than I did before. Oh, shit. I don't think I got up here before. Turbo ether. Yeah, I can't seem to click on anything else in here, so that's that. What am I walking underneath right now? Oh, am I in a basement? Yes. Oh, I see. I see how... Oh, okay. It's a weirdly shaped staircase. I got it. Not weirdly shaped, but it just looks weird because of the angle. Okay. I mean... We're 45 minutes into this video. I think that's a good place to stop episode 41. I will save and then I'll go snowboarding, and then in the next episode go explore the Great Glacier. But wow, that's a lot to digest. I guess I shouldn't think about it too hard. I mean, I basically have an understanding of what's going on here. So these weapons that I'm gonna encounter later, the Ultima weapon, the Ruby weapon, the Emerald weapon, I forgot that those aren't like Shinra created machines and monsters. They are part of the planet's immune system. Wow. Alright, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Let me know if you caught something in the plot that I didn't catch. Yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe. Watch the whole playlist of Let's Plays if you like what's going on here. And hope you're having a good one. And I will see you in episode 42. Peace out.